Alright, boys, well, there's gonna be two intros, so, I kind of forgot to add some in the main intro, so I'm trying to add it in right now, just slip it in. Anyway, so, what I want to say is that this thing adds so many creatures. Like, it adds, like, tigers, it adds bongo antelopes, it adds freaking boars, it adds iguanas, it adds so many cool crap. So, yeah, you might want to watch the entire series, because just to let you know, your favorite animal might be in this. And I'm not just doing like animals based in the packs, I'm also doing the Minecraft animals like foxes, wolves. I don't think the bees are in this, actually. They might. I don't think they are. Yeah, they're not in this. But yeah, but it's still, like every single other one animal is, besides the bees. You know, so yeah, enjoy the second, or the first original intro. But in second, like, it's in unchronological order with the intros, alright? So, yeah, this one I recorded after that one. So, yeah, enjoy the second intro. What's up, guys? Gardengraph, and anyway, we are back starting that new series, Minecraft Zoo. And anyway, yes, I already kind of went ahead and did some things, so I don't spend, like, the first 1 or 2 episodes just working on an area that doesn't even deal with animals whatsoever. But, yeah, I just went ahead and made a restaurant, made an entrance where you can get tickets and seating, and a gift shop with this guy and stuff on sale. Anyway, so first exhibit that I want to start working on. I have great plans. It's supposed to be like a fish thing. So pretty much it's gonna be like a river. It kind of cuts right through here. It's gonna kind of cut like straight around this area. And it's going to kind of like empty out in a waterfall on both ends over there. And right over here is going to be a bridge that goes over it where you... And after the bridge, there's going to be like a path surrounding it. Then you're going to have all this jungly area on the left and right. And I think it'll just, in general, look cool. And I've already have some creatures picked out, catfish and arowana. And yes, I know that sounds like some sort of drug, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's not. It's the fish. It's the fish drug. Yep, fish drug. Alright, so let's go ahead and start time-lapsing while I build the crap out of this place and spend an hour of my day just doing a bridge. And this right here is our finished bridge, and I add some lanterns to it to make it just so light it up a little bit. Got a glass floor where you can see the fish once I dig that out to make it into a river. And this red on like brownish red color, that it like really complements each other in my opinion. But yeah, this bridge ended up being a lot more cooler than I thought it would. But yeah, now it's time for the most probably boring part of it. We gotta dig out this entire area and turn it into a freaking gigantic river. Boys, I finished carving out the river and stuff, and I gotta say, it is looking pretty fresh indeed. Anyway, so since this right here is kind of like a more rocky area, I'm thinking about turning this into like a rapids kind of, but not like to where it's like rough look on the surface, because then it just makes the fish act weird, I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna add like spikes sticking out of the water over here. Pretty much this area is gonna be like a moist jungly area. Then over here is gonna be like a tropical area. And right here is going to be like a waterfall. I went ahead and made it so that way I don't waste like 10 minutes just trying to figure out waterfall design. I just went ahead and did it while I was not recording. But anyway, so I added like that right there, and that right there. So that way they empty out into the thing. And to be honest, it's actually a lot better than I was planning it to be. I was planning it to be a little bit smaller than that, but it ended up being like perfectly sized. And do you know what this technically means? It means technically this right here is its own island. Pretty much. I mean, it's like it's pretty much their own island, because if there was a river surrounding it, that's the only time we cut it off from the rest of this land, and it's going to be considered an island right here. So, progress update. We got a good bit done. So that's like the place where everything crashes. I decided to make it look like a desert, kind of like wasteland. Then we have the jungle area. I'm still working on the paths, and I'm not completely done. I'm trying to work on like a little hedge because the tourists cannot jump over the hedge. They cannot jump over one block. But I still need to finish up this half. I've just been adding in trees, bamboo, and I've been trying to work on the ground, but I'm going to finish work on the hedge. Then I'm going to carve out the path. Then I'm going to finish out the main path going through here, and then that can end it after we add in the fish. Alright, and we finished. So, this right here is it's not letting me uncrouch. There we go. So, this right here is the entire exhibit pretty much. So, you walk over here, you can look down, see if you see any fish or not. Look off to the railing, there's a fish over there. Look off to this railing, there's some fish over there. Then you can walk down here. There's going to be the main path continuing this way. There's going to be two little, like, off to the side paths. So we got arowana catfish, and I decided to add one more fish in, or not really fish, but a creature in, the stingray. But it's a freshwater stingray, so it matching just fine. So I tried to match them into their specific region. There's a few catfish here and there, and these catfish do manage to get big, and I named them all Dot because that way they don't despawn. Anyway, so then over here, there's a few more catfish. A few arowanas came over here to escape the crowd. And this right here is where I tried to spawn in the stingray, and the catfish are pretty much fine over here. The arowanas, I spawned in a few over here, but the stingrays are mainly, the stingrays, I think they like hanging out over here, one of the stalagmites. They blend in very well to the ground. This guy right here, you can't even tell he's there. So, and yeah, I think this right here is a pretty detailed habitat. Anyway, so in case you're wondering about this over here, this right here is my secret laboratory. So yeah, this right here is where we turn man back into monkey. If you've seen my newest TikTok, you know what I'm talking about, or at the time this airs my newest TikTok. But, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I use this right here for the memes. But this right here is eventually going to become an actual thing. I'm probably going to tear out this wall back here, or this wall over here, and it's going to be a railroad station going to my house in this right here. Do I need a house? No. Do I want a house? Yes. So, the bridge looks really cool going through this. I like how I kind of made it all kind of like blend together. Like, I know how the wood in this right here is not the same color as that, but it's just that it matches this right here so much, and the stripped texture just adds it like that. And the jungle wood fencing, like I've been using, it matches this right here. This right here complements that. So so one thing complements the other, which complements the other, which in all brings together the entire build to look at its finest. So, yeah, if you did enjoy, and if you want me to continue this series, please consider subscribing if you're new, leave a like, and if you want to get my, like, video ideas and stuff like that, like, if you want to see more videos that I upload every